Is there a difference between self-confidence and self-worth? Well, according to a Denny's waitress who built a cosmetics line starting in her kitchen that sold to L'Oreal for $1.2 billion, Jamie Kern Lima, there is a difference between self-confidence and self-worth. Self-confidence is based on your accomplishments and external validation and maybe your skill set, but self-worth is the foundation of what your self-confidence is built on. Your self-worth is how you innately feel that you are worthy of love, you are worthy of your seat at the table, you are worthy of success. So let me explain who Jamie Kern Lima is. She was a waitress at Denny's, and she also she became a newscaster and had an embarrassing moment on air where her makeup started to melt, revealing her rosacea, which is a skin condition that there's no cure for. And imagine redness and bumps on your face. And the makeup she was wearing no longer covered it up. So she was embarrassed and humiliated. And that started a desire within her to start a skincare company, a makeup line to help women with flaws in their skin so that they could cover up those flaws with special makeup. She couldn't find makeup anywhere that would solve this problem. So she and her husband founded It Cosmetics out of their kitchen. And they built this brand over years and years of rejection and eventually had one shot where they invested everything they had, one shot on QVC to sell their cosmetics. And one thing that she refused to change was that she wanted not supermodels to show off her makeup. She wanted everyday women to model her makeup. And what happened in the 6 minutes that she had that chance on QVC, she was so authentically herself, regardless of all the rejections that she had up until that point. You know, people said that you can't sell cosmetics looking the way you do with your weight the way it is and your face the way it is. She was rejection proof. She kept going for her dream. And in on QVC, she took off her makeup to reveal the flaws in her face and then covered up those flaws with her makeup line. And her makeup sold out within minutes. And that led to hundreds of appearances on QVC. Eventually, she sold that company for $1.2 billion. And she's been on the Forbes richest self-made women for the last 6 years in a row. And here's one of her quotes that I love. Jamie says, "You don't soar to the level of your hopes and dreams. You stay stuck at the level of your self-worth." So, three things I want you to think about today and reflect upon. Number one, it's never too late to improve your self worth. Be rejection proof. Reflect on what would you do differently in your life if you had no fear of rejection and no fear of failure. Do more of that. So build your self-worth by knowing in your heart of hearts that you are worthy of success just by being you. Regardless of your accomplishments, you deserve goodness in your life because you're worthy of it because you are you. The second thing is allow your flaws to be your superpower. Your flaws make you different and unique. So her flaws with her rosacea, well, that started an empire for her, changing millions of lives because of her product. So don't fear your imperfection, embrace your imperfection. And then finally, trust yourself. Anchor on the things that you know to be true about yourself. Don't listen to those negative comments or bad reviews. Focus on what you know to be true about you. Focus on your self worth. Focus on building your self worth as your foundation upon which you build your self confidence. So don't forget to reflect on that thought today of what would you do if you had no fear of rejection or failure? and do more of that. Happy Front Row Friday, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.